Alright, I'm going to try Aura Servants this time. I really like this deck. I know it's kind of straightforward in how it's played. It's mostly about getting stuff on your invisible stalker, but I find it's really fun. Very quickly this deck just gets deadly, and it comes out of nowhere. Plus there's a lot of fun stuff with the pariah that you can do, depending on who you put it on. I'm not really feeling this hand. I mean, it's okay. It's kind of lacking the creatures I'm looking for. This one's a little bit better. I'm going to keep this. I normally love to start with an invisible stalker in my hand, but the core spirit dancer is not a bad backup, especially depending on what my opponent is playing. If they're removal heavy, then the core spirit dancer really doesn't do me much. But I do have indestructibility. That's the only aura I currently have in this hand, which is not awesome. But the Winds of Wrath won't be bad, especially after I use my Evolving Wilds to get a Plains. So my opponent is not doing anything. There we go. Green. So if he plays a mono green deck, then I think my core spirit dancer will be fine. Especially if I get more auras. If he's playing green-black, then I'm in trouble. Yeah, green-red, I don't think he'll have much removal. Green-white, there's a tiny bit. And green-blue wouldn't be a problem either. So let's see what he does. I'm kind of curious. Oh yeah, green-red. Okay, so either he's playing Mana Mastery or Berserker Rage. Either way, I think I'm sitting pretty. I'm debating not playing my core spirit dancer this turn. I want to keep him guessing just a little bit longer. Only because I don't have any aura to play next turn anyways. It's a bit of a gamble, but it is kind of nice keeping him guessing. I have 2 plans out. He really doesn't know what I'm playing right now. Okay, so he's playing Mana Mastery. So I need... so you know what? My Winds of Wrath actually is going to come in handy when I get it on the board. Alright, well, I'm going to play my my core spirit dancer now. He might remove it. I'd be surprised if he removes it right now since there's no auras on it. He might try to wait until I drop something. So if he leaves some mana open, then I know, okay, maybe he might try to get me to play my indestructibility and then pause the game and then destroy it with an interrupt. But if he taps out now, I think I'm pretty safe, and indestructibility would be great to have. No, he's taking it out now. That's a surprise. I wonder why he didn't just wait. I don't know. That leaves me in an awkward situation here because I got nothing. My mana control is going to come in handy. Lord knows he's got beasts in his deck. And that Winds of Wrath is going to be nice. I really wish I had more creatures, though. This deck really needs creatures on the board, and then you just need handfuls of auras. It's really not so dependent on what my opponent does, but that's... Man, I'm getting a lot of land. Alright, well, what can I do? I just hope for something better. The artwork on indestructibility I always forget what I'm looking at, and every time I open it up, man, that artwork is cool. Naiad Charm, what does that do, pull something from his graveyard? I think that's gonna pull something, yeah, it pulls back something. So he's really looking to ramp up his mana right now. If he plays Progenitus, then I don't think, well, yeah, I could still use that. But I don't think there's really anything else I could do. Well, that's something. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to play my core spirit dancer. And I'm going to play indestructibility on him, which is wonderful. Yes, I do. Not what I was hoping for. More land. Well, at least Evolving Wilds will mix up my deck, because when you use Evolving Wilds, you shuffle your library after. So if I'm just sitting on piles of land here, hopefully Evolving Wilds will rearrange that. And my Winds of Wrath, let's see. Yeah, he is definitely dying. He's got just a ton of stuff that I don't want. Does he have protection from blue? Oh, perfect. Alright, so I'm going to steal that son of a bitch. Yeah, I might as well get an island, why not? That is a great card to steal. That's just oh, perfect. So I'm actually looking pretty good right now, because he's going to have a hard time getting rid of my mind control, unless he has a Pernicious Deed, and if he does, then I can always shoot out a Winds of Wrath. But he's going to have a hard time getting rid of my mind control, and he's going to have a really hard time getting rid of his own Sphinx of the Steel Wind, because of the protection from red and green. That means pretty much any burn spell that he sends my way will not do the job. Plus, with indestructibility on my core Spirit Dancer, it wouldn't do any damage there either. So if he's got a Lavalanche or anything else that does damage, he ain't doing damage to this guy, which is wicked. So my Infiltrator's Mage Mark, oh, perfect. Alright, so first I'm going to play my Griffin Guide on my core Spirit Dancer. I'm just going to load up on the core Spirit Dancer. Now that it has indestructibility, I'm really not afraid about it, because I don't think he has... Oh, what do I want to play? Okay, if I play him... No, I wouldn't be able to play both of them. Okay, you know what? Next turn, my Grand Arbiter goes out. Right now, it's about doing as much damage as I possibly can. So, the Infiltrator's Mage Mark is one of the best auras in this deck, because it means everything with an aura gets through, and it gets a bonus. So, oh man, that's almost lethal damage. I'd be surprised if I don't take this right now. The next turn, I don't know what he could play to take me down. Even if he plays a Progenitus, like he would have to play a Pernicious Deed and pop it entirely. And even then, I don't know if that would do it. Man, that is sitting pretty. That is very good board position. So he's pausing now. I wonder if he's just run out of options, if maybe he knows that he's got nothing. I don't know. Yeah, there's Pernicious Deed. Even if he pops it, I still got the Griffin Guide. I wonder if that works. Let's see what happens here. Well, that wasn't perfect. Do I have anything that can get me through? Let's see. Sovereigns of Lost Alara is great. Do I have anything that makes my guy unblockable? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to play the Winds of Alara anyways. Or the Winds of Wrath, should I say, because I want to get rid of all his stuff. That's fine. And then the Grand Arbiter. So it's not the perfect scenario, but I do have him on the run. That Pernicious Deed, man, it took off the auras too. I wasn't sure if it was going to destroy the Griffin Guide as well, or if the Griffin Guide would activate. Yeah, that's a bummer. But I might be still in good standing, as long as he doesn't gain life. Okay, Progenitus. You know what? I think I'm fine. Because he didn't kill my Grand Arbiter, and that's the important thing, because now I'm just going to give him flying with the Sovereigns of Lost Alara. Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp I have in the deck only because of mirror matches. There's times where a Pariah Indestructibility combo is just unbeatable, and in those scenarios, Flicker Wisp is the only thing in this deck that can actually prevent a stalemate. So my Grand Arbiter now is going to get any flying aura, basically. I think I'm going to give him the Drake Umbra. Yep, the Drake Umbra will be good. And that gets by Progenitus, who, although he is a beast, cannot block flying. So that will do it. That came close. That Pernicious Deed came exactly when he needed it. And that does it. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching what this deck can do against one of the best decks in the game. Thanks for watching. See you later.